I don't know if you guys like that as much as I do. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another one. So I actually about 30 minutes ago was editing this video, and when I started to pull the footage, I was like, I did not hit record when I did my intro. So literally, I was talking to a camera that wasn't recording. Genius. But anyway, I get to redo the intro. So today we're going to the pheasant farm, obviously by the thumbnail, and we're gonna have some fun there, looking over the birds and stuff, and then at the end, I will show you guys sort of a sneak preview, a little bit of a camera that I'm working with. I think you guys are gonna like the content that's gonna come from that. But the reason I'm back at the shop now instead of at home editing the video is here at the shop we have a after hours deer drop off. We got a stud in. Let's look at this deer. Look at this guy. Look at the mass on this thing. I mean, sure, I can get my fingers around there, but like on his brows, not his brow, but here on it, I mean, look at that. The guy is huge. They did a green measurement real quick, and he measures out about 184 green. Obviously without any deductions, but yeah, stud of a deer. They caved him and everything before they brought him in, so I didn't get to do that work. But you know, I still get a look at him. They left him here because the taxidermist is obviously closed right now, and at least I got to see this deer, so I'm holding it in refrigeration until they can come pick him up. Anyway, let's go to the pheasant farm real quick. Here is that camera that I was talking about. This will be at the end of the video, but I'm pretty excited about it. There will be a video coming out here in the near future. It might be a week or so. There will be more info in the middle to end of the video about it, but you guys will have to wait till then to see what it's all about. Made it, finally. There's harvesting going on all over the place, and I was just looking at fields, seeing how everyone's doing. Okay, so last time we were here, they were all up in here. Well, obviously they're not here anymore because, they're only there for a day or two. So, let's go see what they all look like now. Look at them all. Anyway, I want to show you before I got through this first gate here. So many pretty boys. Got to love it. Oh my goodness. Okay, so for all of you that aren't familiar with the pheasant farm, this is my cousin's place. Yeah, he's got 3 pens, 3 different ages of birds, and we're gonna go through and look at them real quick. I was gonna ask him some questions, but of course I got here right at dinner time, and they're eating, and I didn't ask for permission until I got here. So we're gonna have to skip the Q&A this time. What's up, buddy? How are you? Are you one of those fighting ones? Are you gonna look at him get all fluffy on me? Oh. So the blinders there are to help keep them from fighting with everything. But look at how this boy's fronting. You're pretty, dude. So every year there's always a couple roosters who think that they are better than you and really would like to just, kick your butt. Yep, just like that. Anyway, the peepers help keep everyone from fighting with each other, at least very accurately. Of course, there's always a few that don't have blinders on them. When they move all these birds out in the pens, they put these blinders on before they release them into that alleyway for weather conditioning, and they put out 1,000 peepers. That's what they call little blinder things, or blinders, or whatever you want to call them. And after they hit their 1,000, everything else gets a pass. And that way they know how many birds they have and how many extras. And then there's always a few that get caught, and that they might get caught while they're flying or something like that and come off. Right there's one. There's a few always, but for the most part, there's about 1,000 blinders on. You're pretty. Oh, grade A bird right there. Good tails on them. I mean, look at that. Anyway, this is kochia plant. That's what this cover is, because I always get a million questions about what that is, so I try and throw that in every video. They get a very high protein grain, so there's a bunch of these places around here. What's up? And they go put in about a week's worth of grain at a time. Stick them in here. These are big range feeders is what they call them. I'm not sure where he gets them from. But yeah, they work pretty good. Got plumbing out here for these automatic waters for everything. That way they have water constantly. And at first, if you go back to the other video, all this kosher was about this high, 6-7 foot tall. Well, they sit on it like this and it keeps getting knocked down and down, but it's still pretty good cover underneath. Like, there's lots of little tunnels that they can run around in. But it is pheasant season for a lot of you guys up north. You guys have probably heard that sound a whole lot more than I have recently. I cannot wait. I'm planning on doing a little bit of pheasant hunting this year. A little bit of wild. I am planning on doing a couple of hunts. Well, what do you want to call them? Canned hunts, release bird hunts, I guess we can call them. Controlled shooted hunts. Plan on doing a couple of those with my good buddy Luke. And actually there'll probably be a few spots available if you guys want to come out and, you know, hunt with us. He's here in central Kansas, close to the Pratt area, if you guys are familiar. But yeah, if there's a lot of people that want or are interested in something like that, drop me a comment and I will say something in the next couple of videos what dates are available, if there's enough feedback for it. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and finish walking this pen real quick. Big boy. Hey dude. Anyway, I think the ringneck pheasant is the wood duck of, you know, in the upland side of things. Can't get much fancier than that. Anybody want to give me a good crowing fly? You didn't crow, dude. That was what I was looking for. You want a crow and fly? No? What about you, bro? Do something cool. Lame. Okay, if I remember right, this is the oldest pen. Because these guys, I mean, look at the tails on these guys. That there is a grade A captive bird. Beautiful tails. So when you're raising birds for hunt clubs and outfitters and stuff like that, you need long tails. That's what everyone wants. So let's say, you know, you're raising them to sell to someone who's going to let them out and, you know, go hunt them later. No one wants to buy those stubby-tailed birds. They're not as pretty. You don't get as much money for them. Big, beautiful birds, people are happier, more money involved that way. And when you do it right, you get a lot of these really nice, what they call grade A birds. I mean, look at that. Gorgeous. Each one of these pens, like I said before, holds about 1,000. Woo! There's a fancy one. Hey, dude. Oh, of course now you want to fly and do something cool. I saw something cool over here. Where are you? Whoa, not you. That was cool though. There's a bird in here. There he is. Can you guys see him? Oh, he looks so cool. Dude, stop playing hard to get. He's right in there. You can see his light tail. Dude, I just want to show people how cool you are. Look at that bird. That's cool and something special. Of course, the coolest bird is real shy. Let's see if we can get a good look at him. Focus, camera. No, focus on the bird. Focus on the ditch parrot. Anyway, hopefully you guys got a good look at him. That's a cool bird. That's a very unique bird. I wonder, probably won't sell him for any extra, but he should. That's pretty cool. If anyone has ever seen a bird like that, do let me know. Hey, bud. Gotta love that. You wanna do something cool? No? I bet when we get down here to the end, there'll be a bunch of flying and crowing going on. The wilder the birds, the better. That's why he feeds once a week. Has all these big range feeders and stuff. You don't want to mess with the birds too much. That's why I try not to come here super often. Because the wilder they are, the better they fly. That's why you have these really big long flight pens. That way the birds get some good wing conditioning and stuff, and when you let them go, they act more like a wild bird and less like, I mean, everyone's probably heard and seen those hunts where you go out on a release bird hunt and the bird, pretty much you have to kick it to get up, and then they only fly like 20 feet and they set back down. Not these birds. These birds get with it. Obviously, not all of them are gonna, you know, fly right when you get close to them, but I mean, these guys are some good roosters here. Oh yeah. I don't know if you guys like that as much as I do, but I love that. Ooh. Poof. Anyway, really enjoying it. Even the birds in the next pen want to fly. That's awesome. We're gonna go to the next pen real quick, and then I'm gonna bomb home. I have well, I'll show you guys here in a little bit. I have a new camera. It's for my scoped guns, so like my rifles, stuff like that. It connects to all that, and I really want to show it to you guys, mainly because this company has been super, super cool. They contacted me probably 4 months ago, and I had some complications getting the right batteries. Putting content together has been difficult for it, because I've had more problems getting that video made for them, and they have been super understanding, super helpful, just easy to work with. They've been great. And instead of having the video out in a month like I had told them it should be, it took me, well, it's been about 4 months and it still hasn't happened. So I want to put a little bit of some footage. It's a night scope. I'll show you more of that here in a little bit, but yeah, let's look at some pheasants for a little bit more before we get into that. Hey, can some of you guys fly with the light hitting you? There you go. That's pretty. Just a few more. You hear a lot of background noise. They're cutting beans right next door here, so that's kind of a cool shot. I like that. Oh, look at them. All you North Dakota guys are like, yeah, that's just a normal small field for us, not even a pen. Well, us Kansas boys aren't quite that lucky. At least around here. There's a lot more birds out in western Kansas than here in central Kansas, but I enjoy it. All right, this pen is the babies. Just starting to get their colors in good. Hey, bud. I'll show off a little bit. So I'm from the oldest pen to the youngest pen. These are the ones that I showed you guys last pheasant video. They're just starting to get the colors, get all fancy. Anyway, we'll take a quick walk down through here. Oh, wow. A lot of them out in the middle, it looks like. But you can see how they haven't been sitting on these quite as much or as long. And so a lot more standing up kochia in here. Judging from the looks of it, I'm guessing he went through and cut off some of these. I wonder how tall these actually got. With all the nitrogen from the pheasant poop and stuff, these things grow pretty tall. So yeah, it looks like he went and cut a bunch of them down, or at least along the walkways here. I don't know for sure though. Just call it an educated guess. I don't think they're biting them off. I'm sure most of you guys know, but the ones who don't, the ringneck pheasant, actually pheasants in general, as far as I know, are not native to North America. They're an Asian bird. But they're cool enough to actually be, I think it's North Dakota's state bird. Hope that's right. Anyway, yeah, got a fondness for these guys. Hey bro, you got a lot more color than some of your friends. Stubby little tails. That'd be a bee tail, but you know, they're just growing. Anyway, that's about enough for the pheasants, I'm guessing. I don't know. I just enjoy watching these birds. Obviously, when I'm leaving, I want to make sure that all my gates that I went through are shut. But one real cool thing about this system that he has, all the pens are connected to these alleyways. That way, when you catch them, like this old pen here, boom. Now they can't go that way, and they have to run this alley, which runs all the way down to the brooder barn, which acts as a catch pen. So they can go through here, and you can take, you know, a guy or two, and you just sort of shove a few out, and you know, they'll run down this way. You shut your gate, chase them all up that way. I'm showing them how you guys get caught later. I'm gonna educate you guys real quick. All right, so they will walk down this way, and here they have panels, or on both of these here. So if they're coming from this pen, they'll just shut this door, so they can't go in there, obviously, and you know, shut that. Walk them down here. There's a door that goes into that dark building up there. And when pheasants are in a dark room, birds in general for the most part, when it's real dark, they'll just use like maybe a red light or, you know, a green light or something like that. And with very minimal light, the birds don't move a whole lot. They can't see real good. You can pick them up, and if you toss them, actually, they won't fly. They'll just sort of glide and set down as quick as they can, which makes it a whole lot easier to catch them. So they'll put them in crates. Whoever's buying them will pick them up and take them out of here. Speaking of buying them, if you guys want some, I think he has them all pretty much pre-sold. At least the last couple years has been that way. So I would really doubt that he has any available. No, he does not sell chicks or eggs. He buys in chicks. He doesn't breed them. He just raises a few thousand a year to sell. So anyway, let's head home. So I am up here on top of the butcher shop. Check out that. People out there harvesting. There's the old pond back behind the shop. That's a couple 100 yards out there. Oh yeah. But if you guys are interested in looking at any of these cameras before the video comes out, I will put a link in the description below about what all is going on with this thing. Hey guys, so it is the end of the video. It's about 11:30, something like that. Finally fishing everything up. Yeah, this video has been kind of all over the place, but hopefully it'll work for you guys. I'm not sure. Either way, if you guys like the video, you guys know the drill. You gotta hit that thumbs up button. I am gonna say real quick, I really want to start a pheasant farm of my own. Like, I would love to have 2 or 3 pens, like one with chuckers, one with pheasants, one with quail. It's a big dream of mine. It's been a dream of mine actually for like 8-10 years, something like that. I just haven't been able to afford the property to put it on yet, but hopefully that will all change eventually. Anyway, if you guys like the video, you guys know what to do. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't, and even if you don't subscribe, hopefully we'll see you in the next one.